secret sauce. I inherited a scrumptious secret spaghetti sauce from my great-grandma Gia from Sicily. When my husband behaves, I cook it for him. In the culinary world, a secret sauce is a sauce that adds an important element to a dish that has ingredients that are kept secret. It is often a family recipe. The term secret sauce is also used as a slang term for any element, quality, ability, or practice that makes something or someone successful or distinctive. Anyone who does something with a high degree of success might have a special sauce. Is there a secret sauce that makes our faith more flavorful and our spirituality spicier? I believe there is. I believe doubt can be our secret sauce. But just a little dab or a little smidgen of doubt. Do you all remember there was years and years ago a well-known slogan for men's hair gel called Real Cream in the day? I think now guys use Gotta Be. The slogan was, a little dab will do. This slogan implies that a small amount of something is often all that is needed to get the job done. It might be just what we need to tantalize our theological taste buds. But I can understand why folks might think otherwise. Our faith tradition doesn't seem to appreciate how doubt may be the secret sauce for our faith. Case in point, Doubting Thomas. That's not his real name. It is a tag we have attached to poor Thomas, although he is one of the most faithful of the original 12 disciples. In a couple of other stories in the gospel, different gospels, Thomas reveals himself to be as faith-filled as they come. But in the story from today's gospel, Thomas does not seem to be held in high regard. Here's what happens. It is the evening of the resurrection. The other disciples are hiding from the authorities, fearing that they might meet the same fate as Jesus. Thomas, however, is not there, which might indicate that he actually has more courage, if not more trusting faith, than the other disciples. Suddenly, Jesus appears in the midst, showing physical proof that it is him. Of course, they believe that Jesus has risen from the dead. They can see it with their own eyes. Later, after Jesus leaves, Thomas comes back to their dwelling place. They tell Thomas what they saw, but Thomas is not buying it. Unless I see the mark of the nails in his hands, and I put my finger into those nail marks, and put my hand into his side, I will not believe. A week goes by before Jesus again appears in their midst. This time, Thomas is there. Jesus knows he is the last holdout for believing the resurrection. So he invites Thomas to feel his wounds, and then he tells him, do not be unbelieving, but believe. Without hesitation, Thomas goes into belief mode. Even though Thomas gets a bum rap from the story, his response is no different than than the other disciples. They all believe after they have seen. It's just that the other disciples got to see the risen Lord a week earlier because poor Thomas is stewing in his sauces. This story is not a condemnation of doubt. It is an acknowledgement that doubt is a normal response to something as unbelievable as a risen corpse. Doubt is neutral in this story. It's not good or bad. It just is. So here's my take on this full-blown and overgrown doubt. A refusal to believe anything at all is not helpful. That much doubt is harmful. At some point, we need to trust truth. A little dab of doubt, on the other hand, can be helpful. If we need a special sauce for a good recipe for faith, let's not be shy about adding a dash of doubt, a smidgen of doubt. You want to add more flavor to your faith? Here's a little taste of what a little dab or smidgen will do for you. First, a dab of doubt will encourage growth. Doubt pushes us to ask questions and explore our faith more thoroughly. This can lead to a stronger, most resilient religion, one that we can relish. Second, a dab of doubt will build authenticity. Wrestling with doubt allows us to own our faith rather than simply accepting it passively. It becomes a personal journey rather than a borrowed conviction. Third, a dab of doubt will deepen trust. Overcoming doubt often requires us to lean into trust, trusting God's plan, even when answers aren't immediately clear. This deepens the relationship between faith and trust. Fourth, a dab of doubt will keep us honest. If we are open about our doubts, people will see us as having an honest faith, in contrast to a faith that is trying to pull the wool over their eyes. Finally, a dab of doubt will normalize our spiritual journey because doubt is a natural part of any spiritual journey. The ad for Brylcreem or Got to Be is right on the mark. A little dab will do you. A little drop of doubt will be just what we need to make our faith zing. It will make our faith